In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up an automated task. So specifically, if someone submits a form, it automatically puts a task on your task manager to respond to that person or to do something when they submit that form. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that we have our form. So I'm going to go to Sites and Courses, my form and builder, and I'm going to scroll down, and specifically the one I'm going to use is this TekMatix Services Basic form. So I want to show you what this looks like. And basically, you can actually, if you're having issues, you want services done on TekMatix or me to do a one-on-one with you, you can actually go to my website. I'll leave it in the link below and fill this out. And then I'm going to get back to you with next steps and everything like that. And so that's what I'm going to be setting up today, is that automated task. So in this, we have the name, the email, the website, and this is not a required field. And then basically just a message. Share the scope of your project. What are you looking to get done? What do you need help with? Stuff like that, so that I can kind of figure out, do you need a service or do you need like a consulting, which would be handled differently. And so I'm just going to save this form, and that's all ready to go already. And if you don't know how to make a form, I will leave a video above that walks you through how to build out an actual form. And so from there, what I'm going to do is come into my automated workflows, and I'm going to create a new workflow. And I'm just going to start from scratch and create new workflow. So I'm going to change the name of my workflow up here. So this is going to be TekMatix Services Automated Task. So that's saved in there. And then I'm going to add a new workflow trigger. So the trigger that I want is somebody filled out that TekMatix Service Basic form. So I can come down to Contact Actions, Form Submitted. And then I'm gonna change my workflow trigger name to be TekMatix Services Form Submitted. And then I can add in filters. So what I want to add in is what the form is, because if not, every single form I have on my site is going to trigger this. So I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to go into TekMatix Services Basic form and save that trigger. And now what I want to do is add, so I could send an email if I wanted them to know, hey, I got this. This is, what next steps. I could go ahead and automate that. But what I'm specifically going to automate is to add a task. So this is down here under CRM. I'm going to add a task, and this is where you can kind of control these actions. So you can put in a title. So I could just put in like TekMatix Services form. And then what I can also do is put in information from that contact. So I'm gonna put a space here, and then I'm gonna click here and put in that contact's full name. So now when it comes onto my task manager, it's going to say TekMatix Services form. And then if I filled it out, it would say Elena Reister. And then in the description, I'm going to put, you have a new TekMatix Services form completed. Please respond within 2 days. And then I'm going to put the information. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put in that information that came from that form. So now I don't need to go search for it in that contact. I can just put it in. So what I'm going to come in here is I'm going to do the full name. I'm going to do the email. Then they're all going to be under contact. So I'm going to do the website, because that was another thing that was on there. And then I want that final field that it gives me the information about what they're looking for. So that's going to be under Contact Custom Fields in this one. So this is that final field that I have there. And then I'm going to assign it to myself, because I'm the only one in my business. And then I'm going to set it due in 2 days. And then I can save that action. So now when that form is submitted, it should add a task. We're going to click Publish and Save. So now we're going to test it. So I'm going to come back up to Sites and Forms, my builder, come in here. I'm just opening the form link, and I'm going to put in Rainer Eister, my email. So I'm just going to put in a fake email here. The website's not required, so I'm not going to include it in. And did my automated task work and click submit. So this is just how I've set up my thing. So now if I come in here, let's go to my dashboard, refresh. So now it's showing me I have a new notification. And if I go into my task manager, you can see that I have, because I've already set up this before, I have this one here, but this is the one that I just set up here. So you can see if I highlight over my task, it shows me what's happening. And then if I go into my task, it will actually take me to that contacts detail page. And I can see the tasks here for this user. And then I could go ahead and email them with the information next steps of what is happening next. And you can see that I can see down here what they filled out for please describe the scope. I can see the full thing there as well. So that's overall how to create an automated task if you want things to get filled in, if people are filling out forms or submitting things to you, anything like that. That is how to create that automated task to appear on your task dashboard. So you don't need to get overwhelmed with trying to remember who's done what. If you want to see how to build out those forms, I will leave a video here about that. And if you want to see just overall automated workflows, the entire capabilities that they have, I will leave that over here. If this video was helpful, please like it and subscribe to this channel for more TekMatix tutorials. I hope to see you in the next video.